Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in for another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make this quick Treat Makers logo from your phone. It's easy, it's free, and it's cheap. If you don't know and you're not familiar with my channel, I do these DIY tutorials where I sell various templates for logos and business cards and all sorts of different things on my website. And they're do-it-yourself kits where you just download it, and I make it really simple step by step on these videos, show you how to really affordably make your own logos and things like that without having to wait for the design and without having to spend a fortune. So these logos are $5, which if you've went around and priced logos at all, you'll know that they're pretty expensive. They can get into the hundreds, sometimes even in the thousands, depending on how exclusive you want it to be. So if you're just looking for a more professional look and you don't have a whole ton of money, this is probably the way to go for you. I'm a graphic designer, so I design all these templates and I sell them for do-it-yourself projects. So the app that we're going to be using today is called PicsArt. If you're not familiar with it, it's really easy to use and it's free. The template is $5 on my website. It's linked down below in the description box. You just hit the link and then you order whatever logo that you want and download it immediately to your phone or computer. And once you have that downloaded to your phone, you're going to open up the PicsArt app. Again, it's free and it is let's see, if you're looking at my phone screen right now, it is on the fourth row down all the way to the right. It's a little purple and blue square with a white P in the middle. If you cannot see my full phone screen right now, you're going to click on the video, and there should be a little square in the lower right hand corner of the video near where the timer is. Hit that and it will expand the video to the full screen of your phone so that you don't see the comments and other things that are going to get in the way of this tutorial. So expand your screen to the full screen so you can see what I'm doing. And then we're going to go ahead and open up PicsArt. I'm going to just click on the app. When you open it up, it's going to have its own little news feed with different projects that people have done. As you can see here, I'm just scrolling with my finger. What you're going to do at the bottom is you're going to click on the plus sign, and then you're going to go to the bottom there where it says color backgrounds, and first we're going to choose the one all the way on the left. You can see it's like a gray and white checkered. The gray and white checkered represents no color in the background. This is what people like to use when they're using their logo as a watermark. So I'm going to show you how to do the watermark first, and then I'm going to show you how to do your logo with like a black background so it's more bold. So click the gray and white checkered background, which again represents transparency, and there will be no color in the background of this when you download your logo. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to upload the actual blank template of the logo that you've now purchased and downloaded. And down at the bottom here, you're going to scroll with your finger. You're just going to scroll until you hit add photo at the bottom, and then you're going to go to your wherever you have it saved on your phone. So I'm going to go to PicsArt. Sorry guys, I have so many pictures. And then you're going to find your template and just click add. Here it is. Now you'll see in the bottom right hand corner there's an arrow. You can just drag this with your finger until it expands to the full size of the screen, like that. And now down at the bottom, all we're going to do is click on text. And let's say the name of this business is Carol's Cakes. I'm just making something up. So we're just going to type it out. And at first it's going to look kind of funny because we have to play with the font. But don't worry, then when you're done typing whatever the name of your business is, click the check mark in the upper right hand corner and you'll see it there on your screen. You're going to drag it with your finger and drag it down to the middle. Now we're going to change the font. Down at the bottom, if you scroll with your finger, you'll see different fonts that you can use. There's all sorts of different ones. And they also have premium fonts if you want to buy those. But I find that just their free version has enough. So I'm going to just go with this one. But you can use any font that you want. I'm going to just expand it and I'm going to move it around, play with it a little bit until it looks how I want. Now, if you were going to add like a tagline below the name of your business, like let's say you wanted it to say Carol's Cakes and right underneath you wanted it to say, you know, weddings, birthdays, and special events, or cupcakes, cakes, and cookies, or, you know, something like that, you could move this up a little bit like here and leave a little space down below to type a tagline. And then you would just use the same technique with adding text, and you would just make it smaller underneath. So I'm going to just do this one like that. When you see that blue line pop up down the middle, that's just telling you that everything is centered. Okay, and I'm going to click down below on color, and you can choose any font color that you want. That's pretty. They have all these color dots that you can see. I'm scrolling through. You can choose from any of these, but if you don't see the color that you want, you can click on the plus sign. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get rid of that. Click on color. All the way to the left of all those color dots, you see that little color wheel. You can click on that, and with your finger around that color circle on the top, you can choose any shade of any color. So like, let's say if you wanted fuchsia purple, you could go to this fuchsia purple section of the color wheel, and then in the square within the color wheel, you could move your finger around, and there's every different shade of fuchsia that you could ever want. So I'm going to go with something like that. Click the check mark when you're done, and you can do just like that. I can also show you how to do a gradient effect. A lot of people like that. So if you click down at the bottom under the little color dots, you'll see where it says gradient. Click on that. And you see how it already started to use purple and green. You can change the two-tone color to any two colors that you want. So if you want to start with the fuchsia on the top, and then instead of green, you want it to be something else, like let's click on the little green dot on the right-hand corner on the bottom. Let's say you want it to be more like turquoise. Click the check mark, and now it's purple fading into teal. So the two dots on the bottom, the left and the right, that's what your gradient colors are going to be. And you can just play around with that until it looks the way that you want it to look. Okay, just like that. So this is going to be your watermark. Once you're finished with it and it looks the way you want it to look, you're going to click the check mark in the upper right hand corner. Click the arrow in the upper right hand corner, click save on the bottom, save again, and hit gallery, and it's now saved to your phone as a watermark file. So a watermark, if you're not familiar with that, it's a logo that has no color block background at all. So when you're applying it to your professional pictures, like when you're posting pictures of your cupcakes and your treats, and you want your little logo down in the corner, that's what a watermark is, and there's no, you know, square block of color behind it, so it looks more professional. So that's the watermark. What we're going to do is now do the same exact thing, only now we're just going to apply your logo to a black background so it looks more professional, and you can use it for other things like business cards, flyers, whatever you want. So click on the plus sign down at the bottom, and this is really easy. Down at the bottom again where it says color backgrounds, you're going to scroll with your finger all the way until there's a black background. You can do any color, but I'm using black just because it's most popular. And then down at the bottom, scroll with your finger and click add photo. Click on your cupcakes logo, and you're going to just stretch it out until it looks the way you want it to look, just like that. Now, here's a little something that a little extra added bonus tip. You could be done here and you could just save it and be done. If you want to add a couple little sparkles, a lot of people like to add a little bit of sparkle, you can go down to the bottom and click on sticker, and down and up at the top where it says discover, you're going to click the little search microscope or the spyglass, and you're going to type in sparkle. Not sparkles, plural, just sparkle. And there's all going to be all sorts of different ones that pop up. I'm going to use the one, it's kind of hard to see, but in the middle of my screen, you'll see in all the way on the left, there is like a translucent looking single sparkle. So click on that, and it's going to pop up. You see it here in the middle of my screen. I'm moving it around. It's like a white sparkle. So what I usually do, and what a lot of people like to do, is I make it a little smaller. And you could just add these little sparkles wherever you want. You could also rotate them. So like if you wanted a sparkle near the name. You could put one there. You could put one right here, like on that blackberry by the cupcake. On each berry, you could do that. And the way you do that is the sparkle, see how I have it selected? There's 2 squares at the top of the screen. Click on it and then click on duplicate. And then you're just going to move that sparkle to the other berry. Click on duplicate again. And this is just, is duplicating the same sparkle. Very easy to do. So this is just a bonus step. You guys don't have to do that, but if you want to add a little bling, you could do it all over the whole thing if you want. You could do it by your name, wherever you want, but it's just a little added something for your logo. And once you're done and it looks the way you want it to look, you're going to click on the check mark in the upper right hand corner, click on the arrow, and click on save at the bottom. Save again, click on gallery, and now you have a watermark transparent logo, and you also have a logo with a black background with a little bit of bling bling. So if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to be having templates constantly, DIY things to make it easier and affordable for your business and for all of my entrepreneurs out there who love this stuff. Again, the link is down below where you can get this template and many, many more, many different styles and other logos. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message at the business email down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.